When I go to Aloha, it makes me smarter in school and gives me better grades.
It's been a pleasure for us to be here on the annual day. This is the first time for us, though Akila has been in the Aloha program for the last 2.5 years. And so when Dipali asked me to just share some of our experiences in the program, I thought I must commend this whole the Aloha USA for organizing this annual day to encourage our children to do what they're doing. Personally, for us, Aloha has been a very interesting experience. For Akila especially, I noticed that the program has helped her overcome the fear of numbers, being able to work with larger series of numbers. We just saw the fantastic presentation by the children, how they're able to manipulate large numbers, and the ability to be able to use various parts of the brain to be able to store information, process it. It's been an unbelievable experience for us, and the West Windsor Center has, to which Akila goes to, has been very, very instrumental. The teachers have been fabulous, and I'd probably have Akila also share her experiences on Aloha.
I think Aloha is fun, and when I do work in school, I'm able to do my work faster than others.
My name is Sriram, and I'm Ishan's dad. Ishan is 6 years old, and he goes to the Bridgewater Center. He's been a student at Aloha for about a year now, and we've had a great experience with Rakesh and the staff at the Bridgewater Center. Also, we found it to be a learning experience both for us as parents and also for Ishan, who's kind of hiding here. We found the whole structure of the program to be very flexible. We kind of joined midway, and Rakesh and the team kind of helped us get to speed in terms of coming to speed with the curriculum and catch up with the other kids. And they were also very flexible in terms of helping us by giving us extra classes at some of the other centers so that Ishan could catch up to the other students who were in his class. So we've had a great experience, and also in terms of the curriculum, we found that this has helped Ishan in terms of his confidence, his approach to how he does his math, as well as purely in terms of just comfort with numbers. And I think we'd like to thank the Aloha team for all that they've done for us, and we're really happy with what we've seen so far. Thank you very much.
Actually, I want to talk something not about Aloha first. I would like to talk something about my son actually, instead of talking about Aloha. My son basically a physically challenged guy. He has got some problem like partially blind, I can say. So when we came to this country, we don't have any option to put into the right school actually. Then I consulted with a lot of people. Then they suggested one of the school in Colonial. He is studying in that school only. After that, there are a lot of problems on his subjects, what needs to be done on math specifically. Then I was discussing with one of my friend. He suggested this, why don't you try this Aloha and check with people what he can do them. Then I contacted this one of the center because they couldn't able to ascertain my son's capability of doing this particular thing. So then again I was kept on calling people, but I couldn't able to do anything on that. So finally I got some information about this. There is the center North Edison where I was also living. So I got some kind of response from that center actually. They called me and they just started giving a lot of information what to do with that. Because he cannot go on his own to listen to class or something. Someone has to give some kind of guidance actually. So actually I was a guide there also. So in fact, Now I can say the school itself has said, Colonia High School has said, that if this institute certifies that your son can able to do the math properly, we will accept that. So that extent, this institute has helped my son to know what is exactly math. You know very well, in our country, for blind students, the math is something different because they used to put a small slate or something. There will be a lot of holes will be there and something called types. Using the types, they will tell the numbers. They will feel it, they can tell the numbers. But whereas here, he can able to use that abacus properly and he can tell the numbers. Now he is going to complete his first level. So we started very recently actually. So in that way I am very grateful to the institute and it has given me a good way to know what about math for my son's life. Thank you so much for the institute.
My name is George, and I like Aloha because it teaches children and it makes learning fun.
Can I have all of your names?
My name is Shreya. My name is Sanjana. My name is Aditi.
Okay, what do you all have to share with us today?
I like Aloha because when we do something in school that's math, I use mental.
Very good.
I like Aloha because some sums are easy and I like them doing mental.
Great.
I like Aloha because at school when we have like hard sums, I do mental math.
Excellent job. Excellent. Thank you so much, girls. I'm Anjana Ghosh from Virginia. And this is my son Neil. And Virginia Aloha started in January of 2008. We were very thrilled because as Indian parents, Asian parents, we all want to send our children to some additional tutoring classes where they'll excel. All of us come from a culture where we give a lot of importance to academics. And there were various tutoring classes out there, and knowing my son, I knew that he would not enjoy that. And when Aloha was opened, I was very thrilled because it was concept learning. It was learning through mental, you're challenging the mental being of the person. All your children are very intelligent, but we don't have the time for our children to invest the time in our children. All of us are power families in this world. My son has had a fabulous time with Aloha, thanks to the entire Aloha team, and he actually wanted to participate in the Olympiad, and his instructors have encouraged us to come from Virginia. So we drove all the way from Virginia this morning to participate in this Olympiad, and he's loving it. And thanks to all the parents out there, I think we all have to thank Aloha, the team, and putting such a huge, the whole event, 600 participants today, and the parents and the whole organization was very smooth. Very good. Thanks a lot. Here, we would like to appreciate all the business directors of all the Aloha centers who have invested their time and effort. On behalf of all the Aloha franchisees, we would like to honor